So as you can see, based on the picture-in-picture over there, we're going to be working on some redstone off of existing creative map of it. I still have to make like a step-by-step tutorial. I still have to make that. So we're going to be basing it off of... oh, I missed the block. Ghost blocks. Ooh, I hate you. I'll be basing it off of that. So what we can actually do first is we're going to remove this. Move this guy, and we have enough ladders to fill in the missing area. Let's go and remove all of this. We have inventory space. Awesome. How are you guys today? Today's going to be a little bit of a back and forth where I'm like looking at the picture-in-picture, which I actually need to make visible. There we go. The picture-in-picture to try to remember how I program each of the parts. Rendering, Blender stuff. Awesome. I edited my YouTube channel is gonna have a bunch. I edited and then I was rendering. I still need to upload a bunch of big bulk of pre and post vacation stream VODs. So those will be going up over time, but those are nearly ready to go. So the creation of all the different stuff for the castle on Basketopia will be coming up on YouTube in a little bit. If you missed any of those, it'll be on there. So I remove this. I'll probably have to go grab some of the redstone. I don't think I have any redstone here. I'll have to run over to the other place, other bases and stuff, and go grab some redstone. But things are going pretty good. It's already Wednesday. Pretty cool. Getting to have an extra day off is nice. Okay, let's grab these guys, and we're gonna actually fill in this part of the wall. So let's just do that, and then I guess I don't really know what's up here. I don't think it won't really be visible, I guess. Now we can fill in the walls that are missing. I guess we'll fill it in like this a little bit so we can actually get up there. And we'll grab some blocks from here. Oh, I tried to cobblestone for a lot of it. Your weekdays and the weekends. I don't remember those from school. Weekdays and weekends. You don't. You have to work weekends. I don't have to work as much. I still have like my own little side work stuff that I have to do. But yeah, I don't have as much work I need to do on weekends. Occasionally I do. Hello, JJ Bonzig. Welcome to the stream. So we're just gonna fill in this spot here. There we go. It doesn't even exist. And we're gonna finish off the ladder. Like that. And then one thing I want to do is actually relocate all of these chests down here. So we're going to not give us much open space. We'll go up to the top and we'll take down all these chests as we go, because I want to relocate all of these materials down below. And I guess one of our objectives along this way is getting rid of that stupid ghost block. Oh, Mojang. I would give an ocean creature. I would give an ocean turtle if you would just fix ghost blocks. Oh good, I don't have to go very far. Alright, so we're up here, and our plan is just to break all of these. Are they basically... yeah, they're all lined up. Good. So we're going to relocate all these to the bottom. And then, based on the blueprints, by the ladder is actually fairly empty. So we can actually just put the chests up in here. We should be fine with that. We'll start with that. Oh, it was actually full. It was pretending to not be full. You okay with ghost blocks? Problem with turtles? Yeah, turtles are pretty cool. Actually, the turtles, there was some other ocean monument, or ocean creature that I was like, yeah, whatever. But the turtles look kind of cute, actually. Okay, how are we doing on more stuff? Black Bell Crafter, welcome! How are you? Let's migrate some of this stuff over. Living the dream, alright, good. As you can see, I'm doing pretty well on my weekly goal. I only had yesterday, and I already passed my weekly goal. I thought about updating it, but I figured I would just keep it there. Now, are all those blocks that are glitching up top, are they actually there? I don't know. Almost, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll be doing another giveaway soon. I think they might be up here. Maybe? I guess my inventory is full. Here. Yeah, they are up there. Glad I caught you. Happy, yes. Holidays made it tough to make it to the stream. I got you. Okay. I was, for some reason, having problems parsing your message, but I figured it out. Okay, those blocks are kind of in the wall, but like they're trying to get away from me, so I'm not gonna worry about them if they're actually in the wall, unless they're down here now. Oh, you are down there. Okay, good. Crazy blocks. All right, so we have that stuff in there. I'm just gonna throw. I'll keep the beacon on me. I'm gonna put that in my ender chest just so I don't lose it. But we do want to have enough space in our inventory to be able to build the rest of the stuff. So let's throw a bunch of these things in there. And then we're gonna run to, I guess it's probably thinking about night, so let's make it day. And then we'll head over there. Nice to have the, yeah, getting back together. So we're gonna go get some redstone supplies. I really do need to get some shulker boxes on the server. Welcome, Ben! How are you? Maybe. Welcome everybody. Alright, so we're running over to our other base to go grab some. Thank you for the follow. Somebody, actually. I mean, I guess that's how it's pronounced. Somebody actually. Welcome. Okay, let's run over to our other base and grab some of the redstone stuff. Thank you for the follow, Ben, as well. What is up with the pick and the pick thing? So I'm going to be working on... Oh, wait, I guess that's not very interesting to look at. There we go. There's some redstone. So this is a creative world in the picture-in-picture. And so I'm going to be... Today we're starting the redstone on the Northport Hypermine station. I already have the south one set up. Thank you for the follow, Flame Beast. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some redstone, not discovery. We already have the main part of. We've already made a couple of stations though. So this is the first version of it. We made a second version, like the sort of 2.0, in another spot. Yes, I'm playing on the PC. Yes, PC. Yep. I'll be. I have a station over there, which is sort of 2.0, and then the next one I'm making is like is going to be. It's probably 2.0 or maybe 2.1 because I might make some fixes to it, and then I'll update the picture-in-picture that you see there with some of the updates. And actually, thinking about it, I don't have any redstone here. It's all in the other base, so I will not go here. I will get to show you how the redstone thing works. For now, since I'm not really using it, let's turn off studio mode. What I'll do is I will kill picture-in-picture. Oh, it's gone. So here is the here's the thing in action. This is version 1, so this one doesn't work as well as the other one. So we'll say pick your destination. So I want to go to Basket Station. That's where all my stuff is. So I'll click the button. I'll go over here, and then I also want to get a passenger cart for myself. So I'll pop into that cart. And then we'll pop into that in a second. First, there's like a 30-second delay for when you request the destination. So if we look over here, this one has a thing that says it is an engine, like an engine in a train. And then this one says that when I get to intersection 2, I want to go south. And then over here, this one is a bunch of caboose tokens. So this thing just tells the intersections this is the end of the train. So we can pop into here, click this button, and then our train goes. So we're going to Basket Station. It's the larger of the stations. It has more programmable destinations in it. So we're gonna head over there, and I'm gonna grab all my redstone because I'll need that to work on creating Northport Hypermine Station. Or it's Southport Hypermine Station. I'm trying to think of the name because I've been calling that one Southport Hypermine Station, but it's not really Southport Hypermine. It's the Hypermine or Port Hypermine South Station. Yeah, I'll rename these. I'll rename these things. So it's more accurate. So yeah, this is the Hypermine. So a lot of these different builds you're seeing here aren't for me. We have a lot of really cool builders in this server. And my whole project has been this railway. So it's a smart rail station. Yes, thank you. My wall of text that is the information on the server. So there's a lot of cool people on there. If you go on there, follow them. They stream some on Mixer, some on Twitch. Other people are just on YouTube. This is not a realm. This is a private server that Lapis Lori is running from somewhere. I don't really know where it runs from. Somewhere. Okay, so then now we're at the rail station. So it's the same sort of thing we just saw, where this is you're able to pick more destinations. And oh, I just thought of something. I should close this. 1 second. Closing a couple things. I just realized that I'm probably using up some of my system resources with my editing video. Okay, all right, there we go. So maybe that'll run a little smoother. So what we want to do I have... I don't think I have an ender chest down there. So let's actually use this one in her store. I'm going to throw that in there. I guess I don't have a lot of extra room. I do have... Okay, so I remember I have a bunch of hoppers in here. I'll have to keep that in mind. But we're going to try to see how much inventory we can fill up on redstone things. Hopefully we have enough comparators and all the different stuff we'll need. We'll see. That might not be enough. Maybe. But so we already have a bunch of... Well, we don't have a ender chest over there. I should probably bring an ender chest to the new place. Do I have some... Well, actually, there is lava and stuff down there, so maybe I can make some obsidian down there. And I might even have some obsidian already in that other base. So we'll come back to that. Oh my goodness. Ice bucket challenge. Achievement get. So I'll need some string at some point. Not right away. Then we're going to need a bunch of furnaces for the lag stuff, which actually we have a bunch of furnaces in here. So I might need to come back and get some more redstone things. Looking at these blueprints, I will need some smooth stone along with it. Eyes of Ender I will need. Oh, good point. I will need that. I have... I don't want this gold right now. I feel like I probably somewhere would have a blaze rod. Maybe upstairs for the cooking thing. I'll check that. Alright, so then I might need to bring some more of that to make some more comparators. I'll start shopping in my own base. We're gonna need a bunch of rail. Redstone, rail. There we go. Rail. Oh, okay. We don't have very much. Alright, we'll grab all of my gold. We have a gold farm, so I can also go grab a bunch from there too. But we already have a bunch of iron there, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's go check to see if we have blaze rods. Actually, what's in here? Here we go, somewhere. Not that we can't, I guess, make more rail there, so we could always drop that if we need to. Powered rail is good to have. Blaze rods there. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. What would I do without you guys? Oh, look at this. Into the fire. Achievement get. Or, I'm sorry. Advancement made. Okay. Yes, I need slime blocks. Good point to me. And we can bring these as well. So we're gonna bring this rail in favor, or rather the slime sticky pistons and stuff in favor of those, because we can make more rail. We have lots of wood and iron there, I think. Okay. So I don't need to. I was gonna look in here for blaze rods, see if I had any back here. I'm kind of curious if I do. No, I don't. Okay. Lighting. Is that more obsidian? Maybe. No, that's coal, actually. No, that's coal. I will... For lighting, I'll need to make a bunch of torches. So I guess maybe we'll bring this. And we will dump... Well, let's assume that we're going to make an ender chest. And we have a little bit of room in here, so we can actually bring some stuff with us through here. In case I don't actually get it, we'll do furnaces. In case I'm not able to get over there. Okay, that's probably good. Okay. So now we can grab a couple more things, and then we'll head back. And we'll actually, what I'll do is, instead of running through town, I will double check to find out the progress on the actual railroad that will connect the two. I will also need glass, now that I think about it. I don't know how much I need. I might have a bunch more in this other one. Oh, and I will need like observer blocks and a bunch of other redstone-y things. I'll have to make some of that stuff. Okay, I did make glass. Good. So let's grab the glass. Alright, that's good for now, I guess. So we want to go to the... We're renaming the station officially, as of this stream. This is the Port Hypermine South Station. I feel like it's more clear that Port Hypermine is the city, and then the station is the South Station. Same deal. They're going to be requesting. It's about a 30-second delay. But I'll go ahead and get my passenger cart, and I'll back up so you can see as they come in. But not totally South Station. What do you mean? You're saying that there's a more south than I went? I'm curious. What do you mean? I mean, there are some buildings that are more south than my station. But when I built it, it was the most south. I think at the time, there's only one other structure that was, it's not totally south of, it's not totally south of Hypermine. Just adding to the confusion. I see, maybe. Port Hypermine South Station. Now I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. Are you saying it's better or worse than better or worse now? Bad guys. Okay, so the train's here. Goal achieved, me being trouble. It's better now. Okay, cool. I was trying to make it more complicated. I gotcha. Alright. Let's make it day, because we're about to run. There's no bed up here. Okay. We can fix that. Yes. Alright. Oh. Do I have any more obsidian up here? There's a, I mean, there's an ender chest here, but I kind of want to leave it here. Okay. Nope. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run along the rail to get back. So eventually, to get to the Port Hypermine North Station, we're going. This one is going to be. You're going to turn this way. So this is going to be all set up and hooked up and being shot at. You'll head down here. I'll have to fix that hole apparently. Give me a silk touch pick. Did I put all of the rail that I had in the back away? We'll see. So this goes here and there. Was there a reason this was like this? Yes. No, actually, the return thing is already here, so I don't need this hole here. There, perfect. And now we want... This is actually coming down, so I have even less concern about... Oh, it's all in my ender chest. Okay. Yeah, so reminder to self at some point that I need to put 2 rail there. Because I put it all in my ender chest, so. Not doing it here. Okay, so then this thing I still need to style. I need to have the wood coming down the side and the torches in the right spots. But then it looks like in here I've already styled it. And then we have some chests down here. This goes up to the surface. It's pretty cool. Okay, just some random stuff. Whatever. And then this could eventually be a junction to go other directions, maybe. But for now, it just goes just to the North Station. It's a log station. And then it looks like as it slopes up, we need to fix that as well for styling purposes. And functionality, I just need to put those 2 rail in. And then this is, I believe, going to come up by, I think Soap built something over here, if I'm not mistaken. It was maybe the gas farm, if I remember in his videos. Or some other structure. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the slot machine. He made a slot machine over here recently. I remember him talking about having to keep in mind some of this rail. So this rail continues up here. I built this a while ago, but it hasn't been in use yet because the station doesn't exist over here. So this rail doesn't go to anything yet. But it runs along the north part of Port Hypermine. Looks like there's another structure that's kind of new-ish. I don't know where that is. And then this is eventually going to be, this is as far as it goes. So this is going to be a future intersection where you can go north from here. And then the other one is it comes right into the station over here. Into here. So if you want to exit here, this is the intersection that will tell you to either go north or loop around and then go south. But for now we're here. Let's go ahead and it's actually also this chest that I have up here. Let's empty that. So let's just throw some stuff down there. I threw my only arrow down there, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Make sure I don't put my arrow back in the chest. Okay. And feather falling. So I'll put the arrows back in my inventory. And let's look for some obsidian. Okay. The lava is behind this wall, maybe? We'll find out. Different wall, maybe. Perhaps this wall. Yep. Found it. Okay. So we want a water bucket. Good. We need 3 more. Okay. Good. Good. We got it all. Okay. And this hole doesn't even exist. Oh, it don't work. Oh, I don't have any smooth stone in my... No, I do. Oh, why didn't that work? That's weird. A middle clicked. And then we'll put down a crafting bench. Let's put in a crafting bench here. Let's make our... I think I remember how to make this. Perfect. Ender chest. Yay! Okay. So now, we're ready to craft. So, what we're going to do is bring the picture and picture back up. Okay. And we want to make this thing in the opposite corner as the ladder. So we'll go like that. Let's actually change our point of view a little bit. So it's going to be in the corner. There's going to be hoppers going all the way down, and then the sticky piston is there. So the actual chute for all of those is 1 away from the corner. Okay. And it looks like it's 2 above the ground. So we'll make a bunch of... I guess I don't have a lot of smooth stone, so we're going to make cobblestone stuff, I guess. It's fine. We'll just survive. Alright, so opposite the corner of that, we're going to have a little platform. And let's change our point of view. Oh, like that. And we're going to want a bunch of hoppers. Let's grab hoppers. Are hoppers spawnable? I don't know. We'll see. It's not as pretty in cobblestone, but I guess it's okay. Right, and then these hoppers are going to come out, down and around. So right here is a powered rail. Let's just get our inventory ready. Alright, so we want to have repeaters, comparator. We don't need that or the glass right now. We don't need slime blocks or gold blocks. We'll need some redstone. We'll keep that. We don't need tripwire hooks right now. We will need powered rail and regular rail. No fish, I guess. Okay. So we have these guys go here, and then 2 of these guys, and then powered rail going up. And then I don't know if I need this block. Oh, I think that it's because I was powering on this side of that block. There's probably a thingamajig there. So we want to go into that block, and then we go up, and then over this way, all the way over to the corner, and we go up. And I'll just bring this up for a ways. I don't really need to know exactly how far it's going to go. I'll bring it up to here for now. And we'll come back to that. In case it's spawnable, we'll put a torch on there. And then we're going to make this platform. So it's going to have... Oh, a sticky piston. Got to grab a sticky piston. Never mind. I didn't. It's right here. Got it. Okay. So this is going to go right here. And then on top of that's going to be a slab. And I don't have... I guess I do have some... We'll use regular blocks. There we go. I could do a cobblestone half slab too. But. And then it's getting dark, but we're far enough down here that I don't think I have to worry about bad guys dropping on us. So we're going to skip it for now. Or not skip it. We're going to not skip it for now. Here's the redstone. That I can ignore. That was kind of playing around. In fact, there we go. So here is the redstone for this. So we want to detect, is there something inside of this? So a comparator into a block. We should grab, get some redstone torches as well. Okay, good. We're done with those. We're done with hoppers for now. So block, redstone torch to the side, redstone here, and then a block here with a torch on it, and redstone going out this way. And we want repeater here on a full delay. This loops around and goes right to there. There we go. So when there's nothing inside of here, this thing is going to stop at that position. When something is inside of here, it will keep on dispensing a cart, and that cart comes down and actually grabs this item. So then it will only dispense however many items are inside of this, assuming that it's just minecarts that go down there. Okay, and now we want to get some furnaces in our inventory and a bunch of blocks. We'll need a lot of cobble to fill in that chute. So let's actually drop off a couple other miscellaneous things to get some more cobble. Okay. So we're going to do furnaces along here. Hello, how are you? I'm trying VT Arcalus. That sounds reasonable. How are you? Doing some redstone off of a template in the picture-in-picture. Cool. All right, so that is where so we pan it up. That is where the chest minecarts will stack up. So we want to fill in the surrounding things so they don't sort of spill out. So those are going to go up quite a ways, like that. And then we want to have a side on here. That is where things do stuff, right? Yes. The redstone does all the magic. Let's put torch down here so we don't forget to light up the area a little bit. Yeah, so that is... So this thing here, I don't know if you're here when you saw this, but so this is set up so that if an item comes down there, there's going to be a whole line of chest minecarts there. When there's an item inside of this, so let's put a fish in there, it'll dispense a chest minecart. Thank you for the follow, Spoken Tripod. Welcome. So it pushes them out, and then they grab the item from there as they head up the chute. So it's a way to sort of request the chest minecart, and then it heads up that way. All right, so let's get up top there. We have to be clever about our way to get up. And then we can add, do this whole stack, and I'll do that up for certain ways because it's going to be, if you look at this, there's a lot of stuff going on, but that goes up for quite a ways. So I'll just build that up quite a bit, and then we'll come back to finishing it off later once I know exactly where it's going to be. I don't want to block here, so we'll put one there, and then we're going to build this whole thing up here, all the way for a ways, little ways, because we might have to break into a little bit for a couple different devices later on, but for now we'll do this, and then we'll bring it up to about where that is for now. I always change it later. All right, And that is good for now. Okay. And then so that goes all the way down to that one spot I mentioned. Put torch here also, just in case. And then we want to have a couple levers. Let's make some of those. I don't need to go inside this crafting bench to make levers, but I'm doing it. Levers, good. Because we want to power... Oh, it's raining on my head. We want to power this block. No. We want to power that block. Yeah, okay, my bad. We want to power this block. There we go. And that shouldn't cause any problems with the with any of the other stuff. Good. And then this is going to be a whole line of these that go. Let's take a look to see on the blueprint here. So they go all the way to the. On this one, they go all the way to the corner there and turn around. Redstone confuses me a little bit because it's integrates analog. Yeah, it's kind of like making a program. It's kind of how I look at it. Sort of like writing, like, so this program here receives an input, whatever sort of item, and then dispenses, and then its output is a chest minecart with an item inside of it, is how that works. And then it's going to run all the way up here, and if you see, and I don't know how well you can really see the picture, but so that will dispense, come all the way up here. It runs over these hoppers, which takes the item back, and then puts it into a dispenser here. So this is a little program here, which receives items from the carts that it has requested. That goes back into there for fuel to be able to request them. So when this line sends a signal down, so it sort of has two inputs. One is the items, so it can put the items back into its inventory, and then the other one is a redstone line. So when it gets a signal, it will dispense an item down, which sends a minecart chest up. I don't know if that made sense, but anyway. So this can go all the way over to the corner, and then this can slope here and then turn. This one has to be on the same level to be able to go back up. Let's put our rails on the bar. We'll have to power. I just went over that I can't do that. I have to go. I have to go like this. There we go. And then this can be powered rail going up. Oh, the shield. Ooh. Okay, so that's pop over here, and we want to power. If we are to power this block, then that will do both this bottom way coming up and then this way. So then in this particular design, it'll probably be similar to this. We'll be going all the way up to reach the top of this. So once we're 3-ish away, then I'll start worrying about exactly where it's going to be placed. So let's get some cobblestone. Oh, actually, you're right. That is what I clicked on. Cobblestone on the bar. And this one, fortunately, because it's not against the wall at the moment, so I'll have to do the block underneath. But I might come back and remove them just to... I don't know. I'm not really sure why I bother, but it looks prettier, although I'm making cobble, so... It's the blocks I have at this base, because I dug it all out. So we're approaching. So now that I know roughly where it's going to be, I might bring that up higher. But for now, we can put in the powered rail here. And I'm using powered rail for all of this. It doesn't need to be all powered rail, but we have a gold farm in the server, so it's pretty easy to get powered rail. I guess I'm going to bother getting rid of these. So I'm removing the bottom blocks because they aren't needed. Makes it a little bit prettier to look for it from the side when it's just the one diagonal block and not the supporting block underneath. Not that people are really going to be looking at this too often down here. Okay, so then let's go up to the top. Do I have? Yeah, I do have hoppers. Good. Oops, I want to do this. And then I will kind of try to match what we have in the corner there. So let's pop down here and bring this up. All right. And so this one, when it turns around, I'm going to have a line of hoppers that go over there. So let's suppose that's where it's going to be. So that's lined up with this. And so we actually don't need hoppers going all the way up here, now that I think about it. Okay, we don't need hoppers going all the way, because the item is actually going to drop down from there and pop into here. So we just need a torch here so they don't spawn. You had this annoying time just setting up a piston door with redstone. Yeah, this one took a lot of like planning and like trying to perfect all the different things. And so this is like, I have version 1 of this particular, because this is a station I have on a couple different spots in the server. So this is sort of version 1, or sorry, I'm on version sort of 2, 2 point, I guess 2. I'm version 2. And so the other versions, they didn't, like, I had a couple issues with some of the stuff, because they built the first one in survival. So then the sort of the template that I use for future ones of having this creative world in the picture-in-picture. So it allows me to have a better reference, and then I can sort of update that reference, where needed. Okay, so then this is where there's going to be, actually, so I guess it'd be a little bit lower. This is kind of close. So let's do, let's go here. So this is going to turn around here, and it's going to be 2 hoppers going this direction, into a dispenser, which I don't have on me, that faces into the wall. So for now, we're just going to have that as the dispenser. And then we'll have the hoppers running over here, like that. And so this will eventually be a dispenser facing into the wall. We'll have to leave it open for now. And then this line will continue up from here. Let's make sure that I don't have, that this isn't going to power that. I don't think it will, but just to be safe. We're going to move that a little bit to be a little bit lower. I don't want any bud powering craziness going on. And we'll power that guy for the powered rails. So here there's going to be 2 turning rails there. Like that. Good. So that will continue that way. So what happens is an item is dispensed. So yeah, that thing's constantly running because the hoppers, or the hoppers that I broke are all down there right now. This thing, so when you send a signal into this dropper that I have here that I haven't made yet, we'll dispense an item down there. That ends up down there, which sends up a chest minecart with the item. The chest minecart then drops off the item in here, which heads down into the dispenser to be a future requested item. Future requested thing. So we could make a, I guess we can make a dispenser. Why not? Oh no, I did it wrong. There we go. Made it. Okay. Because it doesn't need to be a dropper. Or, I'm sorry, it doesn't need to be a dispenser. It just needs to be a dropper. So will that point the right direction? If I aim right here. No. Okay. So let's go on this level. There we go. Now it's pointing in the right direction. So we can close that up. So now it's sort of a closed little system. And let's get rid of... So with these, if I power this block on top of it, that'll work. So then let's put furnaces on top of that. So with this one, I actually am powering a furnace if you look in the picture-in-picture. But I ran into problems with one of my previous builds when I did that. So I'm actually going to be having one block above this for the power. Oh, I see how I did that. Okay. So I want... I want to do it where I'm not powering, or I'm not going to bud power things or something. I was having some weird problems before. Let's go with that, and then we can get rid of this. I guess we'll try to do what I have in the design. I have this particular spot there would then be able to accept. Let's see how do I do this. Yeah, I don't want it to be open, so I guess we can do that and then put the this here, and I guess then the signal is going to live on top of these. And I guess that'll be okay. We can double check. If we have problems, then I know where to fix it. So let's throw a stack of cobble in there. I mean, it's more than we'll probably need, but so that is this part of this program. So this is accepts an item returning from the cart down below, and then a signal from the top, which is used to request a cart to come up. Okay. So that is that. We also have this return line. So let's go back down here. And let's build the next part of this whole thing. It's kind of this. Let me think. This thing I built pretty low down. In this version, I'm going to build it a little higher up in the next thing. So, so about the same height here, we're going to build that. So here's the floor of it. So about this height over in that corner, we're going to build in this contraption. So let's get over there. I might have to go grab some more supplies from down below. So it is a 4 deep this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4 platform. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long-ish. And right here is the powered rail that you see. So you have powered rail, 3 powered rail, a turning rail, and then 3 powered rail, a turning rail, and then it exits that direction. So we'll deal with that one later. Then we want that there along with a torch on it, which goes into, do I bring sticky pistons? Oh, I do. Good. So it's actually going to be in the floor here. And we're going to have a line running to it with a block on top. And then a repeater running out of it on, looks like full delay up to here, and then there's a block there. Sticky pistons on top of this block. So let's actually change the angle slightly. There we go. So there's going to be here, there's actually a chest. Because we want to slow down the item passing through long enough to be able to read the hopper on top of it. So there's a hopper here, a sticky piston here. No, not here. Wait, yeah, it's going to be here. It extends. Yeah, here. That's fine. So then a slab, which I put away. So let's make a slab real quick. Really glad you aren't building this one in the mirror image again. Yeah, oh, that's true. This is, yeah, that's right. This is actually, yeah, that is a very, very nice benefit. The last time I built this one, the station at the iron farm, because of the orientation of the entrance to the exit and all these other things, I was actually building like a mirrored version of it. So I had to think about like how to reverse. I had to change everything based on the orientation of the ladder. But in this one, conveniently, the ladder lines up with what we're doing. So it kind of helps out. Okay, so let's look at the back of this again. So that just runs right over to it. Okay. So what this does is, well, I'm going to have to power stuff still. Yes, thanks. So when, oh, wait, we're missing an important piece. There we go. So what this does is a cart with items will fall from the sky, land here. The items will dispense, or will be pulled into here, and then when all the items are out of this, then the cart is released. It's interesting that that's powered anyway. Let's just so we make sure nothing breaks. Let's power this here. Oh, that's not the right thing at all. There we go. And then we'll do this one as well. There we go. Okay, so what we can do as a demonstration is I can throw some stuff on there. I missed. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to throw some stuff onto that hopper. It gets absorbed. And then once all those items pass through that hopper, the thing will move over and it'll release, it'll dispense the thing. There you go. So now the cart that had all the items finished emptying, it gets released, shoots up here, and then we'll end up in this big stack of chest minecarts. Okay. It'll probably go up a spiral a little bit and then drop down a little higher up from here, but not necessarily. We'll see. So then this is that part here. So that's all good to go. Why do I have this here? No reason. It doesn't do anything. Interesting. That's weird. Okay, fixed. So the other thing that happens is we need to have some observer blocks for where it's going to pull the item, and then there's going to be an item elevator that goes up. So we need to get underneath. Well, we need observer blocks, so we don't have the stuff to make them right now. Let's go somewhere else to make the observer blocks. So did you know that a storm off the east is going through what? Going through what? Boomogenesis? The storm is? I don't know what that means. What is that word? Educate me. Okay. So while we're waiting on that, let's make some observer blocks. Boomogenesis. What could that mean? Is that a town? That'd be a really cool town if you lived in Boomogenesis. Alright, let's make... I'm assuming we're going to need these. How do you make observer blocks? My character doesn't know. Okay. What's the point of having a thing if you can't make this stuff? Okay. So I'm gonna say... Oh, I see. I was in the wrong thing. Okay. I take it back, Mojang. I apologize. Okay. Oh, I do actually have the stuff I need. Excellent. We need 2. So let's get some more of that. And go to here and say we can make it. Observer block. And we need a dropper. 2 droppers. So what's Boomogenesis? We don't need these anymore. We need a comparator and a couple of repeaters. This is the patented John Fowl design, which he might even have gotten somewhere else. I don't know. Boomogenesis is defined in meteorology as a rapid pressure drop that happens at the center of the storm in the mid latitudes. Interesting. So a big pressure drop. I know that I heard that they were going to be getting a bunch of snow. So I wonder how that. Like I didn't really see the weather pattern, and I'm in Michigan, so I don't know. I'm assuming that the East Coast is going to be, not where I am, so I haven't really been following it too much myself. But okay, so that is the chest where it's going to come down. So we're going to have 3 hoppers, and then it moves over 1, and then comes this way. So 1, 2, 3, and then moves this direction. Cool. Welcome, Josh. Welcome, Josh Watts 05 to the stream. Hello, pro gamer. So hoppers, good. I was gonna say I hope we have hoppers. So for now, it's gonna point into that block. I just want to be able to place them down. So it goes there, and then grabs the items that we put in there. They'll come down here. It's pronounced watts. Is that what I said? Or did I say watts? I think I said watts. And you know, you're all caps is too cappy for me. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the sixth thing is going to be the dropper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. This is the dropper going up. And then we're going to have some the hoppers pointing into them. And it'll go like that. And we'll have furnaces on top of that in a second. We're going to need a block actually lower than we are right now. So let's get a block, start working on our platform that's going to be a little bit lower. So here is where the comparator will be that checks to see is there stuff inside of the dropper, which there is right now. And then we need a block here so we don't fall to our death. No. The storm is visible on the GOES East and GOES 16 satellites. So let's see, they're there. So that's like that. And this is also not on a delay. It goes here. And I can't see. I can't see. There we go. So then we have a block here. And then it's supposed to be in subtraction mode. How does this work? Okay. Oh, I know. There's an observer block pointing down here. Ah, right. So this actually goes like that. And then we have, these are it's going to start shooting stuff everywhere in a second. So then here what we do is we have a observer block pointing down. Oh, how inconvenient. I have to go the other way. Okay, let's get lower. Need to have an observer block here facing down. So let's get some blocks in our bar. Will this work? Nope. Okay, I guess we have to be a little lower. I'm sure there's an easier way to like place blocks sometimes where they have to be in certain orientations. Okay, so then we need an observer block here facing down. And then I'll be ending out the stream soon, but not quite yet. All right, and then the other one is facing up, I guess. Like that. No, this face is in the wrong spot. Where's this one point to? Oh, it needs to be looking into the dropper. Aha. My bad. So it's supposed to be here with the arrow facing into that. Okay. Okay. So what this is doing, this one sees I have items inside of it, so the clock's running there. And then this thing is seeing this thing is running, this observer block. And then this thing is seeing that this thing has changed state, which then powers the two of them. Okay, there we go. So that's all good to go. And then we can run over here and put in these guys. Sorry about the dogs barking. Let's remove all of these. Dogs do not approve. Yes, they think. I'm assuming somebody delivering a package, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. So then here we're gonna have a 3x3. Oh, I didn't bring my glass. I'm gonna have glass here in a second. Or I guess somebody could be plowing, maybe. That's possible too. Let's grab our glass real quick. We can build some of that in before we end out the stream. Okay. I guess we can grab all the... We don't have inventory room. Okay, we're not going to grab those. Yeah, definitely somebody plowing. think probably my neighbor's yard. My dogs aren't happy about it. So what this does is all the items that were collected from those. Oop. I went to sprint. Sprint. Oh no. There we go. So all the items that are collected from the carts that drop down onto here are then shot up in the air. And I guess we want to light this. Shoot up in the air through this item elevator. Yeah, so we need to move this lever. Okay. But we can move it here just fine. Yeah, won't cause any problems. So this item elevator goes up for a ways. It doesn't have to go for as much of a ways as the other one. Whoa. Now, here's an interesting thing. There is technically, this is technically acting like a extra tropical storm post-hurricane. The storm is going to have a barometric pressure similar to that of Hurricane Sandy, meaning it will be cold and extremely windy. That's interesting. Alright, we'll just do this. I mean, I think it's going to go up a little bit more in the long run. But I'm not sure exactly how far. So for now, I don't want to... I guess I have a slow touch, but for now I'll leave that as is. And then just pop down here. And for now, just put a torch there. But eventually this will be built up. We'll do that next time. But that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Appreciate that.